Right, so I have been to just over 20 countries, and if you want to know how I've saved literally thousands of dollars, look no further, because today I have 5 money saving tips just for you. Tip number 1 is to be flexible with your travel dates. By avoiding peak times, you can score on some really great deals. By booking ahead of time, you can find great deals and save big on flights and accommodation. A really great trick is to go onto Google Flights, find the best time to fly within your selected period, and then put your VPN or set your VPN to a different country. Try a couple of them, and the price should drop. Well, most of the time. Next up, consider staying in budget-friendly accommodation. This would include hostels, backpackers, or renting out a local's apartment if you're staying there for quite a bit of time. So you can save a ton without sacrificing comfort. The best way to find the cheapest hostels is to go to a popular street in the city town where you're staying and go 2 or 3 streets down and check for hotels, B&Bs, hostels. You walk in, ask them for a bed, and 9 times out of 10, because they aren't on the busiest street, they'll give you a discount or a really good price, especially if they're not full. If you're adventurous, you could even stay for free if you want to try couchsurfing.com, where you could literally sleep in somebody else's house for free because they have an extra room or because they like hosting people. People host on couchsurfing.com all the time, and I know a couple people who have done this. It's up to you. But one of my favorites of all time is still booking.com. You go on there, filter by lowest in price, but make sure you read the reviews. Very, very important. Number 3, eating out. So eating at restaurants can quickly drain your budget because it's 3 to 4 meals a day, drinks, coffee, and if you're anything like me, 6 cups of coffee, my budget's gone. So, alternative is street food. Street food and cooking for yourself. If you're staying at an Airbnb or if you're renting out a local's place, usually they'll have a fully functioning kitchen where you can just go to the market, grab some super cheap, amazing produce and just cook for yourself, whether it be 2 meals a day and you eat out once a day. The more you eat out, the more it'll add to your budget. Not only that, but street food is amazing. Not only is it delicious, but it's a fraction of the price.
Blue dude, blue moon.
So one of the biggest expenses is often transportation, and that leads us to number 4. Transport. Take public transport, or if you can, rent out a scooter. That is by far one of the cheapest ways to get around, especially Southeast Asia, renting a scooter. But most countries will have local transportation that's like basically free. If you look at South America, they have local buses, and if you look at Europe, they have the train system. It's just so much cheaper than getting a taxi every time. Taxis are way too expensive, but you pay for convenience, so. Don't forget to do your research before booking any kind of hotels, any kind of activities. Sometimes it's cheaper to book your activities when you get there, and sometimes it's not. Do a little bit of research based on the country where you're going and see whether it's cheaper to book ahead of time or not. When you're doing that research, you'll often find promo codes, discounts, and sometimes even free alternatives. It's amazing how savvy you can be with just a little bit of research.
I said, tell me your story.
Lastly, look out for money-saving apps and websites. From accommodations to flights, there are plenty of apps out there that'll help you save a quick buck here or there. Don't overlook the power of technology. I've heard great things about Kayak, Booking.com, Airbnb. So there you have it. My 5 top tips for saving money. By being flexible, staying in a budget accommodation, researching all your activities before you book them, street food, don't eat out, eat street food, cook for yourself, and downloading a couple apps, you can save yourself some money while traveling. You can travel on a budget and still have the experience of a lifetime. Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe for more videos like this, for more travel tips and inspiration. See you in the next one. No, cut that out. Anyway. Oh, I still have to do that other thing. This is what ADHD looks like. I'm busy doing something and I already need to go do something else. I hate this part.